Hello friends, so we are now back with a new chapter, learning Java, abstract classes and interfaces. Okay, before I actually begin, I'd like to remind you of something that we did in last lecture. If you remember, there was this word abstract, we did see it somewhere in the last class. And if you are recollecting, it was in the geometric object class. Okay, I said that you did not be concerned about this abstract word over here because I'll be using the same example at various places across the course. So now is the time that we learn actually what that abstract means. Okay, so that was a quick recollection. If you can, it's fine. If you can't, let me go over the same Java programs once again, and let me show you what those classes were doing then and what they will be doing now. Okay, so I think the fonts are a little small, but I hope you should be able to read them. I have a geometric object class over here, right? And again, a quick recap that this is a UML representation of various classes where I have highlighted some new points that we'll be seeing across this chapter is abstract classes are italicized. Okay, here these two classes are not abstract and hence I have not italicized them. uh, Color, field and date created are the three members of geometric object class, and the minus sign prefixed with all the three members shows that these members are private. Okay, then I have two constructors, geometric object, one the very conventional no arc constructor and other constructor with some parameters. The hash sign prefixing the constructors mean that these are protected modifier. Now I hope you remember what protected modifier was, what protected modifier means, because we did study that in the visibility section of the previous lecture. Okay, then I have some other get and set methods, get color, set color, get date, and everything is public. There's a is field, which a function that will tell me that whether the geometric object is filled with some color or not. Set field means whether I want to fill or unfill the geometric object. Get date created, it is self-explanatory, I hope. ToString is a method that we usually override in all the classes, so that when I call geometric object dot ToString, I want the class to be printed in a specific fashion rather than class name at the rate some number. I hope you remember all this from the previous class, but I just want you to go through the quick recap of it. And there are these two methods, get area and get perimeter, which I did not define in the geometric object class, they were just declared. And there are specialization that we call subclasses. Circle and rectangle are the subclasses of geometric object class, and circle has a radius with visibility modifier as private. Similarly, rectangle has width and height as private. Both of them have no arc and argumented constructors, 3 each. Circle has some get and set methods for radius and a get diameter method. Similarly, rectangle has get and set width, get and set height. And essentially they can also use the methods from the superclass because it is an inheritance. Okay, so this was a quick recap, and let me go to my Eclipse over here. Geometric object class, private string color, private boolean field, private java.util.date. Now this is a date format that we use because it is in the java.util library. So if you don't want to do this, perhaps you can do something like this and import the library. Import java.util.star. Okay, dot star means everything which is inside the util library of Java will be imported. This is something like the include statement that you use in C. Okay, so I can do that, so I did not write java.util.date every time. Might not change, something new we learned. Similarly, a constructor over here, another constructor over here, the use of this keyword should be clear to you now. Get and set methods over here. Again, I did not write the entire thing over here. Let me just change it to date. Okay. ToString method, and these method get area and get perimeter. So now we just declared these methods and we did not define them. Let me go to the circle.java class. It is essentially the same thing, but I mentioned this extends keyword over here, extends geometric objects, to show that circle is a subclass of the superclass geometric object, and it has some methods. It has print circle method. It had this toString method which I override it from the uh, superclass. I'll just remove it because I don't want to add to the confusion of this program. I will go to rectangle.java, and this is rectangle.java. Okay, so this was a quick recap of what we did in the past lecture, or rather what example we used in our past lecture. Okay, and so now in the next part of this lecture we'll actually start working on the abstract classes. Okay, thank you.